Rob, many congratulations. Talk us through the last hour of that game against Chris Dobey, because from 8-2 down, you seem to find something that you always do here.
Yeah, I think obviously in the legs you needed to put pressure on, and you need to do the right things at the right time with the pressure, and hopefully your opponent misses. But 8-2 down, you think to yourself, right, it's now or never. It's got to be right, and stop him getting to 9 before I get level. And I was just very grateful. Obviously, I got level, and then after that, you fancy it straight away.
In that second break, the fact that you've come back from difficult situations here before, is that what you were telling yourself, that you've been in worse situations?
No, I think mentally this year I'm better. I think if I'm 5-0 down on a Pro Tour, it doesn't matter. I've got that belief to win again, and I've got the game back to do that. I've had some great games this year. I've had some poor games, just like everyone else. But at the same time, I just feel capable again. I feel fresh.
Fresh being the word there. Some of the Premier League boys have said they feel burned out. They've done a lot. Do you feel fresh because you haven't been doing all the extras and everything like that?
Yeah, I suppose so. I think it's probably made me happier sort of spending time with the family and stuff, and I've got the rest break. It's not as complicated. I hate playing the game and it feels complicated, if that makes any sense. And now I'm at home, I'm resting, I'm getting time with the kids, and we've been in the pub, been trying to get a suntan, still not achieving. But I think realistically, for me, it feels like my first year, and that's when I produce some of my best stuff, and that's what it's all about. I know from September I need to be great if I want to do anything, because that's the way it rolls. Everything's important from there, but to have a good run in this, it'd mean the world to me.
Talking on what you said there, being your first year and all feeling new again, do you prefer that maybe going under the radar a little bit like you did in your first year then?
I think the difference is when I've probably played Premier League in the past and I've played everything, I don't feel like I've got any correction time, if that makes any sense. So I sort of turn up every week, and I turn up with a game and I have to make it a winning one. But now I can work on a game. Now I've got 3 or 4 days in a week, and I'm going back, I'm putting the hours in, I'm trying to sort things out, maybe what's gone wrong the weekend before, and for me, that's how I done it first year. Do you know, if I miss 6 at a double or even 1 at a double, it wasn't good enough. I had to work them out and had to work on my game and get myself right. And if I get myself right, I'm not bad at this game. I can do great things.
Bob, pleasure as always.
Thank you.
Rob, what was your mindset at 8-2 down? Did you always believe you could still turn it around, or was it real doubt starting to creep in?
I knew I could win. I went through the game. It wasn't, no disrespect to Chris, he was the better dart player, but he never blew me away. I still missed things, I still scored silly shots, and I think when you know that you've got that chance, and you never know with anyone in the world, you know. I had a game a few months ago and I missed loads of match starts. And just by putting the pressure on. If you can put the pressure on, you can do anything if they allow you to. And it was my night tonight, and I'm very proud of myself.
2019 in the first round, you beat Chris Dobey on the way to winning the title, albeit a bit more convincingly than tonight. Do you think tonight's result could be a good omen?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's more for me. I'm in a good place. I'm playing the game all right. I practiced lovely tonight. I had no excuses to start like that. Really didn't. I know it sounds harsh on myself, but that's where it is. It's not good enough. You can't start any game like that. You can't afford it. Not with these players now. They're all brilliant. But at the end of the day, I will have to sharpen up for next time. If I sharpen up, I believe I'll win.
What do you make of this year's field and the quarter of the draw you're in?
I think this field this year, it's probably one of the, if not the strongest field what you've ever seen. I think everyone takes different kinds of form into it, so I think it's lively, I think it's good. The only really one man, what I've seen in years before really, if he was in the field would change anything, and that was an A-star Taylor, you know. Everyone will want to play it, but apart from this, yeah, it's probably the best field I've ever seen.
Rob, Chris showed a lot of emotion in the opening 10 legs or so, but his head started to drop when you got back into it. Do you have to jump all over that when you see a player?
I think even though I was 8-2 and it was about Chris sort of missing them few bits, giving me them opportunities, I I feel like it's on myself and all, because look, I wasn't pressurising, I wasn't doing anything through them 10 legs. If anything, I threw them, I might as well have thrown them backwards, and they still wouldn't have gone any better. But fair play to him, he grabbed that lead, and it was all about later on just trying to put the pressure on. But he was 10 times the better player at the start, 100%.
You always say getting the first one out of the way is the most important, but do you feel like you now got a bit of a release and you can go into that second round with a bit of pressure off?
Yeah, I think I've got maybe a couple or a few days. I don't know when I play next. Obviously, I only look at one game again. So then things have changed, and to be fair, it's all about performing on that game. If I've got them few days, I can get myself right. But there's nothing wrong with me. It's not even really getting it right, you know. I've come out tonight and I've sweated up a bit, and I thought to myself, I just can't sort of release them right. They're slipping all the time, but at the same time, I'm just really glad that I get that chance to rectify for next time.